Alright, 5. Materials. General. The sections contain the requirements of the basement filler material of the fabricated with the name of the jackman, the general requirement of the base material fabricated with the name of the jackman, the filler material with the U of the welding, and shovel the income with the tables of 1 and 2 with the respectively, unless otherwise approved in the income with the 5, 2, 1. Table of 1 grouping of the base material of the welding, ladder, number, the apple, the diamond, carbon steel of the class or type of the ASTM A78, group class or type A into A tube in grade C with the ASTM A260 WCB with the ASTM A15 5515, grade 55, 60, and 65, 70 plate, ASTM A56, grade 70 plate, WWP 404, pipeless seamless weld, ML S15083, grade 7036 cast, 6535 cast, grade CW cast, grade B cast, MIL T1628 6, class A tubeless seam, class G tubeless seamless, MIL T1718 8 with the tubeless weld, Mills S24093 forgings, 20 Mill T20157 the tube E for the tube and piping, Mill S2441112 the grade HT shape, Mill F20236 flange piping, Mill F20670 flange piping, Mill S22698 8 plate shapes, Mill S23194 composition C forging, Mill S23284 class 3 and 4, Mill S242328 composition C plate, Mill P2438 with the piping, Mill F2439 fittings and flanges, ASTM A2234 WPB fighting, this is letter S1, Mill P24691 grade P B tube piping, Mill C24771 ASTM 757 grade A10 AQ passing, grade A2 grade A2 ASTM 216 grade WC casting, WBC casting, grade WCC casting, S2 quench tempered carbon steel, ASTM A537 class 2 carbon molybdenum steel, MIL S870 CMO casting, MIL S872 with the CMO class A forging, B forging, MIL T1628 CMO class D tube, MIL S 1697 with a CRNI type A620 bar and forging, MIL T 2015 5 CMO tubing and piping F 246691 CRNI type A620 bar and forging, MIL P 247072 ASTM 217 grade WC1 casting. S3A alloy steel with a CR content of chromium not exceeding 3/4%, total alloy not exceeding 2%, ASTM A302 with the magnesium malide grade plate, MMLS 23194 composition A, type A, 1A, 1B, and 2, middle specification 2423A, nickel, modium, damn, composition plate. 7.4 alloy steels, chromium content of 3/4 of an inch, 2% total alloy, 22.3 inch maximum, AMS 6530, chromium nickel molybdenum tube, MIL T6736, chromium molybdenum type 4130 tube, MIL S15464, chromium molybdenum class 1 casting. And then F1 grade ASTM 8182, ASTM 213 grade 2 tube, AMS 1697-4, chromium molybdenum type 4130 bar, MIL-T 180 1816.5 chromium tube and plating, MIL 1841 chromium class A forging, MS 18728 chromium nickel molybdenum type 8630 plate with a middle spec 1872 with a 29 chromium molybdenum type 4130 plate. Department of Defense F266692 with a chromium composition F1 forging, F11 forgings. Mill C24707 with the ASTM 217 grade WC6 casting. Alloy steel total alloy content 10% maximum. You have your S5, which is S6 high alloy steel martistic, S6 S6A which is S6 S6A S7A high alloys ferritic, 7-8 high alloy austenitic, S8 S10H high alloy duplex stainless steel, S11A4 quench tempered alloy steel, S11B quencher tempered alloy steel, 11C4 age hardening alloy steel, S21 aluminum alloy aluminum base alloys, Steps 22 aluminum and aluminum base alloys. S25 aluminum base alloys. S726 aluminum base alloys. S31 copper and copper base alloys. 732 brass. 733 silicone bronze. 734 copper nickel. S35 aluminum bronze. S36 nickel aluminum bronze. S36 magnesium nickel oil alloy bronze. S37A magnesium bronze. S37B nickel magnesium bronze. F38 tin bronze. S39 phosphorus bronze. S42 nickel copper. S43 nickel chromium and nickel chromium molybdenum cobine. 234s S44 nickel molybdenum chromium alloys. F3 S51 titanium alloys. 3 S51 continued titanium base alloys. 3 S52 3 S53 titanium base alloys. And then that is the materials. Grouping filler materials, table 2 welding filler materials. A1 low medium carbon steel covered electrode. A1B low medium carbon steel bare rod. A21 carbon low alloy steel covered electrode. A2B carbon low alloy steel bare electrode rod inserts. A2C carbon low alloy steel bare electrode flux. A20 low alloy steel flux cord electrode. A31 carbon low alloy steel low hydrogen covered electrode. A3B carbon low alloy steel bare electrode. A3C low carbon low alloy steel bare electrode flux. A3D carbon low alloy steel flux cord electrodes. A4A low alloy high yield steel covered electrode. A57A low alloy high yield steel covered electrode. A5B7 low alloy high yield strength bare electrode. A5CS low high strength bare electrode and flux. A57 low alloy high yield strength flow flux cord electrode. A6A chromium molybdenum steel 1.0 to 2.5% chromium, 0.4 to 1.2 molybdenum covered electrode. A6B chromium molloid steel 1 to 3% chromium, 0.4 to 1.2% moly buried electrode rod insert. A6C chromium molloid 1.3 to 6%. 1 to 3% chromium, 0.4 to 1.10% molybdenum bare electrode flux. A7A chromium molloid steel A71 and then A72, A7B, A7B1, B2, A7C, high alloy ferritic chromium 15 to 18% covered electrode. A7D high alloy steel ferritic chromium 15 to 18% bare electrode rod. A8A high alloy austenitic covered electrode. High alloyed austenitic bare electrode rod insert. 88B. 889 high alloy duplex stainless steel covered electrode. 89A high steel alloy steel duplex stainless steel bare electrode rod. A21B aluminum bare electrode rod insert. A22 aluminum air bare electrode rod insert. A23B aluminum air barrel electrode rod insert. A29 4B aluminum air barrel electrode rod. A31 copper alloy barrel electrode rod. A32 copper alloy silicone bronze covered rod. A32B copper alloy silicone bronze bare electrode rod. A33 copper tin covered electrode. A33B copper tin alloy phosphorus bronze bare electrode rod. A34 copper nickel covered electrode. A34B copper nickel bare electrode rod insert. A35B copper zinc alloy bare rod. A36B copper alloy aluminum bronze bare electrode rod. A37A copper aluminum alloy aluminum bronze covered electrode. A37B copper aluminum nickel alloys bare electrode rod. A3B surfacing alloy and bearing rod. A39 surfacing alloys covered electrode. A39B surfacing alloys bare rod. A41A nickel covered electrode. A41B nickel bare covered electrode rod insert. A42B nickel base alloy covered electrode. A42B nickel base bare electrode rod and insert. Alright, nickel-based alloys covered electrode, A43A, A43B, nickel-based electrode, bare electrode, rod inserts, A44A, nickel cobalt alloys covered electrode, A45A, nickel ammonium chromium alloy covered electrode, A45B, nickel ammonium chromium alloy bare electrode rod, A51B, titanium alloyed bare electrode, A53B, titanium base alloy bare electrode. And then it goes over to some of the notes. Alright, 521, material substitution approval. Unless otherwise covered in government specification, material according to the AMS, AWS, ACS, TM, ASME standard approved, the substitution material list may be used with the material listed in Table 1 and 2, the subject of the following provision. Should comply with the governing material specification, quality assurance, inspection requirements shall be established by the contractor submitted with the Navsea System Command. Authorized representative of the approval, obtaining the approval of the contractor shall invoke the requirements of purchase order of the material to perform the required inspection upon receipt of the material prior to the use of the fabrication. 5 F22 specification deviations left otherwise covered under the government specification. Deviations specification requirements of the government material specification shall be substituted with the Navy System Sea System Command. Authorized representative for the review and approval. Exemptions approval required in 521 and 521 and 522 will be granted only with the Navy Sea System Command when materials related in Section 13, 14, and 15 are involved. Material inspection. In addition to the requirements of 412, the material record should be verified and assured that conform with the material with the applicable specification. Verification should be accomplished by checking mill and inspection reports again with the acceptable specification requirements of the material marking as acceptable again for the material received additional for the material supplied for the warehouse of the job or with the direct with the manufacturer. If their use or activity construction shall conduct periodic independent testing establishing reasonable confidence to the reliability of the contractor test data in accordance with the written procedure. If the contractor quality conformance with the inspection records are not available, the construction activity shall establish specification conformance of the material in accordance with the written procedure. Material identification for the material should be maintained for the point of initial fabrication in accordance with the written procedure. The identification of the material should be visually verified at the point of the initial fabrication as being the same material identification and approve the alternative material identification as required by the installation plan. Filler material inspection testing report cover the test conducted with the manufacturer shall be verified with the contract conformance with the specification required with the manufacturer quality conformance and inspection records are not available. The construction activity shall establish specification conformance of the material. Section 6, welding requirements and controls.